Hey everybody! So today we are getting started on baking some Christmas cookies. Now I don't know about your house, but in mine, the earlier we bake, the more I end up having to bake because we eat them. I do put some in the freezer, or most of them in the freezer, but you know what? A lot of these Christmas cookies, they heat up really well in the microwave, or if you're lazy, you can just eat them straight out of the freezer. So today I am super excited to use this new cookie book. So our energy company in our area every year comes out with a new, it's thin, a new cookie book, Christmas or holiday cookie book of recipes. And this year the book is even more awesome, I think. Usually it's employees get to submit their family recipes and they're really good and a lot of fun to try. But this year is different. This year they're working with different bakeries all around southeastern Wisconsin, and they got their recipes for treats that are top sellers for their restaurant. So today we are going to be making these chocolate crinkle cookies. It's kind of a holiday staple, I feel like, for a lot of people. And it's nice and simple. So I'm going to have my little sidekick Mason help me out with these today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Alright, so if you've made cookies with kids before, sometimes you may lose your sanity. So we got prepared before, and late at night we decided to get all of the dry ingredients ready. So there was less of a mess while we're filming, and less chance for me or my sidekick here to drop the sugar like I did last time I made cookies, all those fun little disasters. So what we are going to do is we have all of our dry ingredients right here for our chocolate crinkle cookies. Now we're going to read our recipe and see what to do.
1/4 cup.
Nope. That's the ingredients. These are the directions.
Preheat over to 350 degrees.
So we're going to preheat our oven. Now, our oven runs very hot, so I'm going to do 325 and maybe cook the cookies a minute or two less than it calls for and check on them to see if they're done. Then what?
Melt butter and chocolate in small saucepan over low heat. Remove from heat and cool slightly. In large bowl, combine sugar, eggs, and vanilla.
All right, well, let's stop. So we are going to take one step at a time. We're not going to do the eggs yet. It says to melt the butter and chocolate in a small saucepan over low heat. So we are going to grab our small saucepan. You will get to smash the eggs just as soon as it's time. Get these out of the way. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to open this butter. Open it and put it in the pot. And it calls for 4 ounces unsweetened chocolate chop. I'm just going to use semi-sweet morsels because that's what I have. Yeah, and then just kind of fling it down. Shake it. Sometimes it helps if you go, ugh. See? Told you.
I just managed to put my thumb down and say,
All right, we're going to guess. This was, let's see, how much is this? This was a 12-ounce bag. I have about half. So if we take 12 ounces total and we only need 4, how much of this package in a fraction do you think we'd need?
We need, say that.
You would need, if there's
1/4?
12 ounces, and half would be,
1/4.
yeah, so we need about 4. So I'm just going to guess about 4. Can you ever have a little too much sugar?
No, but you can have.
Sample, make sure they're not poison. Here you go.
If you don't sample on chocolate chips, me and you got a problem.
I like cooking with him. He's all about samples. Oh my. All right. Let's go get this to the oven, and we're going to let it melt together.
Now we're going to crack the egg.
Time to crack the eggs. And we do it in a separate bowl in case any eggshells get in it, then we can easily get them out. And they won't be in our cookies. And yet when you're done, I know it's slimy, huh? But when you're done, you wash your hands and it'll be all done. There you go. Now stick your thumbs in the middle, in the hole, and rip it apart. Shake. You gotta say, oof, oof. There. It works every time. It's like magic, right?
No, I just said it
As it came up.
Yeah.
Do it earlier next time. It'll be easier.
Oof.
There you go. Now do it again.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
That actually
Ta-da!
wow, that actually works.
All right.
Can somebody give me a towel?
Nope, you're going to go wash your hands. But while he's washing his hands, I'm going to whisk these 3 eggs together. Now my little helper's going to measure here. Do it right up with the bowl. It'll be easier. A half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's fine. A little bit extra. You know what? Vanilla makes everything taste like a dream come true.
Then why not we just fill the entire bowl?
Well, sometimes too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing.
I see.
All right, back to mixing our chocolate. Oh, it smells so good. Our chocolate and butter are melting together. Still gonna be another minute or two. Slowly but surely. This way, hopefully I won't burn the chocolate. Okay, what is the next step on our recipe?
Pan ready too.
Okay. So the very next step is we are going to mix these two, the eggs and the chocolate and butter, and vanilla. We're going to mix those two together. But the trick is, because this is very hot, we did let it cool a little bit, but it's still pretty hot. You know, we don't have that many patience. Right? That much patience, not that many. So our chocolate is smelling good and very, liquidy, just like it's supposed to be. Our eggs are beaten together with the vanilla. Now you are gonna mix while I pour. Okay?
Okay. Okay, I'll just let you
Keep mixing.
First.
Mix, mix, mix.
What's
Keep
that?
mixing.
I know. What is the eggs for?
It will help it stick together. Give it a little fatness, fluffiness.
Fat, fluffy,
Fat, fluffy cookies.
boom, chicken pie.
Alright, got our eggs in. Here, I'm actually gonna swap. This will be easier for me to whisk. So then all you gotta do is whisk. Oh gosh, I can't get a good angle yet. But we're gonna whisk together our chocolate, butter, eggs, vanilla, right? Good Carol Whiskin.
Yeah,
Carol Baskin.
Baskin.
Carol Whiskin. Ignore my Tiger King humor. Don't worry, the kids do too. Okay, now I think we'll swap it out because we're using a teeny tiny one.
Don't do a kid basket joke again.
Season X. Alright, now what comes next, Pete? Nope,
Alright.
take it out of there. We're gonna use this one to mix.
This to this, and then we're gonna mix it like a madman.
Mix it like a madman. You nailed it.
Is that a song?
No.
Don't tell me. Don't.
No, I don't think so. Not that's coming to mind.
Feel better now.
I can't stop this feeling, Pete.
Mom. Mom.
Little JT. Humor in your day.
Can't stop the feeling.
Can't stop the feeling.
Oh no.
We'll be dancing to that later. Don't you guys worry. I suggest you dance while you bake too. But because we're filming, we can't jam to music. But that's okay. While the cookies are baking, then we'll dance.
Dance like a madman.
All right.
Now that's a song. Dance like a madman.
Is it?
Yeah, I think I've heard it before.
Okay, can you bring your bowl closer here? Maybe stand right here and mix it.
You fine with this?
Yep.
Will you hold this the
I
best
will.
you can?
Now, this mixing is not an easy job.
Yeah,
It'll take all your arm strength. Careful, you're gonna whip chocolate in my face. Here.
well, you can
Uh-huh.
just lick it off.
You're right.
Ooh,
This is all the wet ingredients that it called for, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna be enough. So we're gonna keep going and try it.
eggs makes it really, really sticky. It's a kind of a weird kind of flavor.
Maybe my whisk video wasn't the greatest. Let's get a spoon. Let's get a spoon.
Like, people can read that my apron says cooking in it.
Cooking. Too bad it doesn't. You don't have one that says baking. Oh yeah,
cookies. Cookies.
Yeah. Let's try to get as much of this out of here because this is all of our moisture. So we need all that. Goodness.
It's not a very good idea to add extra to anything.
No, not when you're baking. You need it to be as close to exact measurements as they call for.
I don't think we put enough chocolate chips in there.
Starting to wonder if no, it's coming together.
Yeah.
Just take some elbow grease.
Wait, what?
That's what it's called when you like hard work.
Mom, I can hold this for you so they can see it. You don't have to hold it.
I still have to, that's why it makes my hand easier for me to stir. Here, I'm gonna pause it. Okay, let me show you what to do. Now the fun part. Maybe? Well, you need to get off and sit on the chair properly, please.
Okay.
So we're gonna take like a heaping tablespoon of our cookie dough. Now this is where the messy part happens. You're gonna roll this bad boy in some powdered sugar. I'm gonna try to make mine a little more of a ball. They're gonna be crinkle cut coal lumps. Okay?
Okay.
I'll scoop it in here for you and you roll it gently. You gotta roll it really gently.
Okay. You mean like you gotta roll it like a ball?
Yeah, just flip it around real lightly and the powder sticks to it really easy. Okay, we got them all rolled out and rolled in the powdered sugar. So now it's time to toss these beauties into the oven. I'm doing 325. It says for 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to do 7 minutes and check on them. Because like I mentioned, my oven runs super, super hot. So see how they look in about 7 minutes and I'll show you. All right, our crinkle cookies turned out good. But like usual, I baked them bigger than I should have. That's all right. They're still going to taste good. They're soft and going to be nice and chewy. So let's scrape them off of the pan and get them onto the cooling racks. All right, what do you think of our very first attempt at making crinkle cookies?
Not bad.
I think they taste like brownies. What do you think?
They're good.
They're good, but do you think they taste like brownies or no?
Let me find out now.
Well, I think our very first batch of Christmas cookies was a success. On to the next ones. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again in the next video.
Hello there.